You know, ESPN, as
do.
we told you, released its stupid list of the top 100 athletes since 2000.
So
Just
stupid.
Put up that terrible list. Here, look at this. Michael Phelps, number 1. Number 2, Serena Williams. Number 3, Lionel Messi.
Garbage.
Who doesn't even need to memorize a single soccer play, as we just talked about.
Exactly.
Then it's LeBron, Tom Brady, and 90 or more people. By the way, that's too
Boring.
many people.
Yeah, it's like a participation trophy list. Everybody's on the list.
How can it be a list if everybody's on it? Doesn't make any sense.
Totally.
Anyway, all right, right now we're going to right this wrong, Tony. Here we go. Get ready, everyone. It's time to reveal our top 10 athletes since 2000.
FUSCO Show Top 10 Athletes since 2000.
All right, kicking off our list at number 10, Tony. You know, talking about the Olympics, one of the great Olympic legends of all time, Oscar Pistorius,
Yeah,
the Blade Runner. Now,
the Blade
we would
Runner.
have had him higher, but, you know, due to the fact that he
true.
murdered his girlfriend, we had to
Yeah.
take him down a few notches. Just, deduct a few points. But, you know, let's face it, people, if you had no legs and lived in South Africa, you too would be running around with an Uzi all the time. So, you know, we did what was fair.
Yeah.
We put him at number 10 just to avoid the controversy, right, Tony?
Yup. Smart move, but it had to be done.
Right. At number 9, the biggest name in women's tennis since the year 2000. It's not Serena Williams, not Venus Williams. You go on the
No.
street and you'll say, name the most famous tennis-playing woman of the last 24 years. They're going to give you one name only. Anna Kournikova. There you go. She single-handedly put women's tennis on the map, made it watchable for everybody, and proved you didn't even have to know how to play tennis to be impactful on the sport.
Yeah, and don't forget, she also married Enrique Iglesias, you know, who we can all agree is a very handsome man and a desirable bachelor. Well, back before he got married. So that also has to count as a career accomplishment, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, moving on at number 8, Ryan Howard. No explanation necessary there.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Just keep going on. All right.
Just keep going.
Number 7, the most notable college football athlete of this entire century. Of course, we're talking about Manti
Teo. No question, bro.
We're talking about overall impact by an athlete, Tony,
Exactly.
on and off the field. Well, how many athletes, thanks to Manti Teo, have learned to make sure they see the actual face of the girl they're dating when they're talking to her on the phone?
So true.
You know, so many people, thanks to him, have learned the importance of doing a reverse image search on Google. You know,
because of him.
And, you know, also thanks to him, so many girlfriends have been exposed and revealed to be nothing more than Venezuelan crypto investors. And, you
thank you, Manti Teo.
Manti Teo.
Yeah.
All right. At number 6, Tony, the most impactful MLB player of the century, possibly all time. Of course, we're talking about Jose Canseco. You know, for years, nobody could figure out how all these players were hitting so many home runs.
No, nobody had any idea.
No. They just thought Sammy Sosa was, eating more protein bars and taking care of his body.
Eating healthy.
And then, Jose Canseco came along and said, no, it's all steroids. And that opened people's eyes. This changed the game and the world forever.
And might I add, a baseball once bounced off his head for a home run. So, you have to consider the entertainment value in that, too.
Great point. Just a great point, Tony. And, here we are, moving up the list. Now, halfway through our top 10 athletes since 2000. This man, just a football great, Tony. When you talk production, you have to talk production on and off the field. And that's why we're going with Tyreek Hill. Of course, nobody has been more productive and reproductive than Tyreek Hill, creating just so many human beings, more than even that Mongolian guy. What was his name, Tony?
Shaka Khan.
Yep, right. And not since the great Shaka Khan fathered so many children have we seen production like this. And Tyreek Hill just single-handedly ensuring that the 2047 NFL draft will truly be something to behold in the terms of the receiver class there in the speed.
Yep.
All
All
right.
class
Yep.
there.
Yep. Tyreek Hill. There you go. All right.
There you go.
Number 4, Tony. Easy choice here. Allen Iverson. Again, no explanation.
There's
necessary.
nothing else to say.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, at number 3, ESPN, those idiots, put Tom Brady on this list in their top 10. No.
So
They had the
stupid.
wrong guy, wrong Patriots quarterback. If you want to see someone who showed true leadership, then
Yup.
look no further than Jimmy Garoppolo,
Yeah,
who
Jimmy
one
G.
night bravely and openly went to dinner in Beverly Hills with an adult film star, Kiara Mia, even
So
though he was
brave.
under contract with the San Francisco 49ers. Now,
Wow.
this is leadership because most wimpy quarterbacks, they'd hide this, not even do
Yeah,
it.
they'd be scared. Yup.
Probably just load up Pornhub and just look at pictures of her. But no, Jimmy G in broad daylight did
Real
what
thing.
every man should have done in his shoes.
Yup.
And that is true bravery, true leadership. Jimmy.
100% hats off, Jimmy G.
All right, at number 2, the most dominant athlete of his time in his sport.
Yup.
Of course, we're talking about none other than Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
In a sport where everyone was taking steroids, Lance Armstrong out-steroided them all. In a
Just
time
so
when
heroic.
everyone was on the juice, he out-juiced them all.
Yeah,
When
he
we
did.
talk about, Tony, what an athlete has in them, well, nobody had more in them in terms of, antioxidants and dioxins and whatnot than Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, and people say just coming within 5 feet of him would make the average human fail a drug test,
Yep.
but also gain 10 pounds of muscle.
And that leads us to number 1, Tony.
Yup.
Well, certainly no debate here.
Nope.
Obviously, the single greatest athlete of the century and all time, Nick Foles. There you go.
Boom, number one.
And there you go. You look at our list. There you people see
That's
our
a
top
list.
10. That's how you build a list.
That's
people.
how you build a list
There you
there.
go.
Take note.
Yeah.